Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to guide you through the process of installing Ubuntu alongside Windows on your laptop as dual boot setup. In order to do that, you just need a pen drive and an Ubuntu ISO file. So first thing, we need to make the pen drive bootable using the Rufus software. Open your Rufus software and choose the device as your pen drive and the ISO file under the boot selection menu. Then click Start. Okay, you can choose the partition scheme as MPR and you can start. It's going to take some time to finish everything. So once everything is done, your pen drive is ready as a bootable pen drive, which is already installed with Ubuntu. After a long wait, my pen drive is ready. So these are the files already installed in pen drive. And next, what you have to do is you need to reboot your machine, enter into the boot menu by pressing the keys relevant for your machine. So I'm using the Lenovo Legion. So for that, the F12 key is used for choosing the boot menu. So when I'm rebooting, I need to keep pressing on the F12. So that's going to land me in the boot menu selection option. So that will be having two boot menus. One is for the Windows Boot Manager, which will eventually load the Windows operating system, but I don't want to do that. The second one is the Sony Storage Media, which is my bootable pen drive. So that will be your option. So the second one might be. So once you select that, so it's going to take you to the Linux bootloader, which is a grub bootloader. And we need to choose the try or install Ubuntu. Now the Ubuntu is loaded and it's preparing for the installation. If your laptop have dedicated GPU memory, so make sure you chose to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware. From here, you can choose Ubuntu install alongside Windows Boot Manager, which I don't recommend, and another one is erase disk and install Ubuntu, which will erase entire Windows operating system. And the third one is the manual installation. So I would prefer to go with the manual installation. So you can check out my previous video about the SSD upgrade, and I have upgraded my laptop with the 2 TB of Samsung SSD, and I allocated the 1 TB of memory dedicated for Ubuntu. First, we need to create the swap partition. I would recommend minimum 4 GB and up to the RAM size, I believe. So if you have 16 GB of RAM, you can choose till 16 GB of swap partition. So technically, the swap partition is a kind of secondary RAM. If your machine is running out of RAM memory, the kernel is going to use the swap memory partition as a secondary RAM. And the remaining file system, I'm keeping it as a ext4 file system and mounting to the slash. It's a root file system.